So, hello. What's your name?
My name is Joko.
Joko. And you are living where?
In Montenegro, in Nikšić.
Okay. And who is your teacher?
My teacher is Vesna Šarac.
Okay. And what do you want to play?
uh, I play Scarlatti Sonata,
Yeah.
uh, Frankangelis Romance, Tango Toccata, Makonnen, and Sonata number 2, Semyonov, Basquiat.
Great. You know that the lesson is 45 minutes. We will never be able to do all.
Yes. Yes.
Begin by Scarlatti. Scarlatti on the morning is very good. It's cool.
Okay.
So just play, Yoko, just play the first part, okay? Only the first part, because the sound on Zoom is absolutely awful. So when we practice on Zoom, we cannot practice like we make music, whatever. And anyway, we don't know each other, so we will make something like, I will help you on the technique. Anyway, okay?
Okay.
Go. Very good. I was expecting that the sound was worse, but no, it's very good. It's not beautiful sound, but it was exactly clear. And what is good with this kind of situation online is that when you make mistakes, we don't know if it's because you make mistakes or if it's because of the lag. So it saves the situation. Okay, so it's very nice, very nice control of your instrument. Everything is clear. Now, do you really need to read the scores when you play?
Sorry?
Do you really need to read your music when you play?
Yes, because I start to play this before 1 month.
Yeah, but I think now to play the first part, you will play now just the beginning. You will be in front of me. You will close your eyes and you just play the beginning again, and we'll speak about it just after. So try again by memory. Okay, so you see, you don't need the scores because the body is genial. The body, when you read slowly and carefully from the beginning, and if you read with your brain, not with your fingers only, okay? Because many people they just look and play, and no. If you read with your brain before, then you will, and more you do it slow, more you will remember fast. So that's great. I have many things to do with you, and it's very good. More you play good, more I have things to do. So it's great, and you play good. First, one general things that in general perhaps teachers don't speak so much because they don't dare or whatever, but I don't mind, I can do. You have a big tension on your body when you play music. You should not have tension on your body, but I mean on your face. You have big tension. You should have tension on your left arm, and that you do good. But you must not have tension on your face, because the face gives the information to the whole body of the whole tension. Okay, if you do like that with your face, for example, it's not only the face, it's okay, that attitude. If you do like that, it's not the same. Okay, and what you do when you play, you do that all the time, and many people do that, and nobody complain. I complain because it's not so beautiful to see that, but it's not only the problem. Is if you block your face here, you block your body here. You block your bellow. That means you fight against yourself. You pull more than you need. Okay? For this, there are two techniques. or you think good and you can breathe with your mouth, not with your nose. You open a little bit your mouth and you breathe with your mouth. Let's try, just the beginning. Okay, very good, very good. You need to think about that. Now you were able to think because I asked you. And it's not so easy because when we play by reflex. When you play by memory, you play by reflex. You don't know the sounds you play. It's your body who plays alone. Okay? You don't know each sound. But it's normal. It's like when I speak to you, I know that when I say speak, it's S-P-E-A-K. What? We don't mind. Okay? We don't need that intermediary. This is when we begin to learn. But it's difficult to think when you play reflex, because reflex is you don't think and you have to think while you play without thinking. Sometimes it's compromised, difficult. What you need to do if you see that you are still blocked, it's very simple. When you play, not in public, okay, when you are sure that nobody look at you, and if you practice like that a little bit, you will see that automatically you will take a new reflex, is to breathe with your mouth. And to breathe with your mouth when you play accordion is genial because you always breathe with your music. And when you do that, it makes something on the bellow and the music is more alive. Okay, so it's very important to breathe with your mouth. Okay, now because you are very fast to understand, let's go on the chaining of bellow. That music, Scarlatti, is one of the first one who write music, compose music, but not for the dance directly. Bach and Scarlatti was the two first. Before Bach and Scarlatti, music was only for dance. Adam de la Halle and all these people. Just after Bach and Scarlatti, it was music for the instrument. Okay? And it was a real beginning of development of the music. So, but they always think about the dance, whatever happened, because it's in their blood. Okay, and now we feel the dance. The dance at that time, they dance with many people or two people, but it's one time the man, one time the woman, one time the man, with a lot of elegance. Okay. Here on this sonata, you have all the time repetitions. Tam 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 tram ta tram ta tin ta tram ta tin ta. So let's try. Let's try now, because the chaining of bellow must be organized like the dance. Because when you change bellow, you move, but the movement makes the sound. So, and we must feel when it's a man who dance and when it's a woman who dance. This will be your new story. And when you have story like that, when you play, you live your music. Okay, you live in your music. It's not like I have a game. Now my game is to press with the right button, the right moment, because it's written like that. No, it's that is the letters on the paper. Okay, and you are like an actor of cinema. When an actor of cinema is playing on cinema, he's not with a book here and you know what, now I must say that I love you. Okay, it's impossible. Okay, you don't read. Now you have to play the personage. So you are yourself dancing on this music. Just try to change your bellow. I will not say to you now. I propose to you to change your bellow very often and try to find where. Let's see, Joko. 1 second. This is very great mistake. You never made a mistake since the beginning, and now you made a mistake. Why?
I don't know.
It's very easy. I told you I told you just before why. And this mistake we need to say, thank you. Thank you the mistake, because of that mistake I really understand that you really think. Because you play by reflex and now you are thinking where I change the bellow. That means you think while you play by reflex. And to be able to do that, you need to really open another door on your brain. It's quite complicated. But it's great mistake, okay? So don't be sad if you make mistake. More you make mistakes, that means now more you will change and more you will change your own reflex by the reflection, by the fact to think. So make again mistake, but think where you have to change the bellow. Think before. it's an idea. It's an idea, but be careful to your mouse. You go back on the... Be careful. You have a pen. Just put it on your mouse. You will see. You will breathe automatically. And even if it looks a little bit strange, we don't mind. But because of that, you will not have to think about it. It will relax you automatically. And if you know how I learned that technique, it's from my horses. I have a parallel life. I am jockey in another life parallel. And I made some competition with horses. And sometimes the horse is a little bit afraid and he move like that or he block himself. You know what we do? We do a small thing of leather on the nose and the horse cannot move the mouth at all. And because of that, he relax. And because he relax, automatically, now we can make something interesting. So...
Right. Okay.
Yeah, okay, just that. Joko, you did... I agree, because now we feel that it's the first, the man invites the woman, he makes it a bit like chicken, you know, very proud, and then the woman accepts the invitation and come, and make, again, now it's her turn to make the dance. So this is an idea. But what I like with accordion is, when the accordionist is there, play, but never you feel the difficulty because you are there. What I would like is to make shorter below. Not the whole sentence goes there. I understand your sentence is very good, but while you play the sentence, during the time you play the sentence, you could use the chaining of bellow like a dynamic. So try to make shorter chaining of bellow. Think a little bit before and go. It's the same. It's the same. Now you did exactly the same of before. I want you cut on the middle of that. Okay, great. Let's try again shorter. Because I told you, I'm not sure it's what we will do, okay? I'm not sure, but we have to try that. Because, what about, look, Pram pipi pim pim pram pipi pim pam pram ba ba pam pipi pram ba ba pim ba pram pipi pim pim pram pipi pim pim pram ba ba pam pipi pram ba ba pim pipi bra ba pam. Look at me now. Bra ba pam 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 pam pa bra ba pam bra ba pam da da dam ti da da bra ba pam pi ba dam ti da din dam ba dam ba dam. Ready? That will be funny. I want to say to you, of course, but be careful because now you do. Yeah, you are very flexible, it's great, but the idea is to keep that elegance. And why I ask you to be elegant on that? Because at that time, the dances was not like the dance now. Okay, and you have many type of dance, of course, but at that time, the dance was such elegance. Baroque style was absolute elegance. But the development of the elegance is also connected to their attitude, their face, their clothes. With the clothes they had at that time, with the woman, with his dress, you know, they need to be very, very thin and fit at that time. And if they are not, they you know, like a piece of meat. And it was exactly that. On the back, it was like that. And they cannot breathe. That's why at that period, people very easy like, because they cannot breathe, they cannot move. So imagine that on the dance, they will not like, it will not be that kind of dance, okay? It will be so elegant. That means because the movement makes the sound. And this I will repeat like an old debil all my life, every lessons, many times. Because if you want to have the good sound, don't try to have the good sound. because this is the result. Try to go to the basic information. The movement makes the sound. Try to have the right sound by the right movement. And now you don't have the right movement because it's not style of Scarlatti, it's not elegant, because they cannot move like that at that epoch. So if you really want to have the style of Scarlatti, you cannot move. And remember, on the movies you saw that they are all white on the face with a small black thing here, with a big wig here. If they move too much, they will be with water and no. And you know why they were white? Do you know why? Can you guess why? And the castle, why they were white? Because only the people burned by the sun, these people, only them are working on the farms, on the fields, with the sun. And the proof that they were white means that they are living on the castle. And it's only a few people privilege, you understand? So more they are white, more that means they are living in a place with, they don't have to go outside like the farmers, you understand? So all these things is connected. They cannot move, they are white, they are no choice than to be elegant, but exactly like all the Baroque art in general. Baroque art is, if you look at the painting, it's full of details, and the music is full of details. The food at that time, they invented something full of details. You need to be full of details here, here, but not here, okay? Try again. That chaining of bellow as short as possible, but you don't move, and you are strong, Joko, you are a strong boy, so you don't need to use the power of the gravity. You are here, elegant, you open, you close. I want to see nothing. I don't want to see when you change the bellow. I want to see that this boy play accordion without movement of bellow. How is possible? You understand? That is a very good strategy. Okay, very good for the first, very good for the first part. And now try. Don't move, don't move. And now, here, you see, the music is built like that. The music is many times, let's say 80% of the time, the music is made like that. Okay? You begin tam tidadin tam pram babadam tam pian tadati, and after tidadam 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 tidada, and now we are again on the set. Okay, we do like that. What means for you that, look, this movement is the movement of the life. You are a baby now. How old are you now? How old are you? Your age?
I'm 18.
18. Okay, so you were a baby, after you have been a child, now you are 18, you will continue to grow up, and one day in your life you will... Okay, you understand? So this is the movement normal of life. Everything is wrong. So you need to feel that also in your music. And you see, it's interesting because the bellow will be shorter and shorter, faster and faster, more we go to the climax of the part. So this is interesting also. You do absolutely very good. Absolutely very good. And you are very flexible. So that is also a very interesting thing. Okay, so you understand that, and you can you understand that you must do that everywhere. Now, like every boys, and especially 18 years old boys, and especially 18 years old boys from East, Russia, Ukraine, Balkans, all Balkans, at 18, the boys, they don't want so much to show their emotion. And yeah, especially in Balkans. When all the time I go in Balkans, people look at you like, oh, my family? Yeah, after when you know them, it's, oh, brate. Yeah, but when you don't know them, it's like, Okay, so in Europe West, it's absolutely different. Absolutely different. Very, we are much more. Yeah, but it's normal. It's because of history and many things. Recently, history also. So uh, the problem is Scarlatti is absolute Italian, and Scarlatti is absolute all his life living in Spain. He was working for the Queen Isabel, and he has been invited there, Scarlatti, because the king of Spain was always going to make the war, and he disappears from the castle for months, for years. And with Scarlatti, he was sure that it will not be any problem with his wife. We don't have to speak about, but you understand. So that was great for you to know that Scarlatti is Italian with a little bit influence of Spain, but still in Baroque style. What does that mean? Now you play a little bit like I'm from Montenegro, but when you play Scarlatti, you cannot be from France, from Montenegro, from wherever. You play a personage, okay? You play a personage. And when you play very aggressive music like Zubitsky or Semyonov, sometimes, I don't say that they make aggressive, but sometimes we have to be aggressive in this country music. You will not play like, no, of course not. You will But when you play Scarlatti, if you play with the attitude like you are a boy of 18 from Balkan, forget, you are an actor. And the actor moves. Because the movement makes the sound. So for the moment, I don't see elegance at all. You should be more elegant. So, of course, it will be complicated. So close your eyes, keep the pen on your mouth, close your eyes, and don't move like that. If you can change the bellow, like we said, okay. If you forget, because we cannot think to two things on the same time, especially boys, it's impossible. If you don't succeed, don't do it. But now the things I ask to you, it's to close your eyes and to be elegant in your face. Okay? Okay. Something changed. Already something changed. I listen a little bit of that I didn't have before. So this is great. It's great, and this is something that you have to increase and to develop, because I spoke to you about the movement of your music, the movement of the life. But we have on the music, if the music is your life, every sound is a part of your day. Every small part is a part. It's one day. And what is the movement of one day? Beginning, the morning, no light, and around the light. Noon, super light. Go back to the night. Okay. When it's noon, that means that we are at midday. When we are more close to the sun, all molecules of everything is more alive, more in movement, because the hot make moving the molecules. That's why it's more active. And when it's beginning to be dark, it's beginning to be colder, and the molecules are more cool, quiet, and not so excited by the hot because it's colder, and then they don't move. So every day is like a life. And what is your sound? Look. Okay? Try to do that. During that time, I try to make something with new technology, and I will perhaps succeed, but I'm not sure. I will try to find something to show to you. Go. Try to make slowly now with the chaining of bellow, and try to have every part of your sound something like and you stop. And you answer to this question closing your bellow. Do it slow like that. Slow, it's slow. So and you need to stop. You need to do it slow, but you need to stop. I found it something. Just 1 second. I just try to see if I succeed. Sorry, I have to do it on the same time, so now we don't see nobody, but oh yeah. So I hope I can show you. No, you will not see, you will listen, but everybody else will see. Okay, I go back to you now. 1 second. I found the best place, or one of the best place. So you will listen something you will not be able to look at because it's live, but I will send to you the link after. We will listen something. You will listen the voice of this singer and listen behind himself the sound of the orchestra. The sound of the orchestra I make all the time. Hum, 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 hum. Listen carefully. The small part of the sentence make hum, 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 hum. You see the movement of the music? But every single sound is hum, 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 hum. Every single sound beginning by 0 have an evolution and go down. The sentence built with every single sound, with all the sounds, makes the same movement. And you will see that everything will do the same. So I don't know where to take. Let's take... Listen now the orchestra. Hum, hum, hum. Okay, so just that moment. And you don't see him, but with eyebrows, his face is doing that. It's obvious, his eyebrows. Okay, I cannot, when I begin to listen to that music, I cannot stop. It's absolutely impressive. So, you didn't see the video, of course, because with the technique we cannot, but we could have been able, I could learn to make share screen with Zoom, but in another life. Okay. What I want to say, yeah, you will see when I will send to you the link after the lesson, you will see that every single movement he does have an impact on the sound because the singer is himself the instrument, okay? But you can be you also the instrument in adequation with the accordion himself. You need to be one with your instrument because if you do just that with your face, on the sound, if you do that, listen, it changes the sound. But on the sound, if you do that, it changes the sound. It's not me who want to change the sound. It's my movement. Yes, that one, Joko. It's exactly that one. So now you will play again Scarlatti. Why? This is Vivaldi. It's same period. Okay, it's still Baroque. Now you will play only the first. And you stop here. You just stop here. Okay. Play it slow. Only what you have to think is this movement that goes from down to up to down. And this movement is exactly the movement of reverence of this time, okay? Why, when you arrive on stage, to make competition, or you arrive in front of people with a music, accordion, everybody arrive and make, we call the bow. What does that mean? It's a little bit strange, because it means I am not at your social level to be able to look at you on the eyes. You understand what it means? Which is totally wrong, because when you arrive on stage, it's you the top, it's you the star. But it's something like we say, okay, respect for you, I'm not at your level. Because that comes from the kings, from the Baroque and before Baroque. When the king and the queen arrive, everybody do that, because you are the king, we are not at all, and it's you, okay? So that means that. But the movement is that one, and if you make with your face that movement, if you have the right movement, you will have the right sound, okay? So try. And only the with the slowly accelerando slowly, a little bit rubato. Okay, but now you look at me, something like, Fred, it's okay, it's right. So close your eyes, and you cannot play and look at me. You need to close, and you are the artist, you are the personage, you need to show yourself. Again. No, only one. Now you can take out the pen for that. You don't need now. Take out it. Can you play only the left hand? Yeah, but I want to listen. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't feel so much rubato on the last moment. You have very few sounds to play. That means in these very few sounds, you really need to show all that the pom, pom, exaggerate a lot. You are not enough involved on the end. And this is the disease of the accordionists in general. Accordionists, they listen the beginning of the sounds. We never listen the end of the sound. It's a problem for me, because the music is between the sounds. It's not the beginning of the sounds. The beginning of the sound is Scarlatti who say to you, begin here. Scarlatti never say to you, stop the sound here. Understand what I mean? It's only Joko who will be able to say, I want to finish the sound here. Scarlatti didn't say, he made a rhythm, but you can make boom, dum, pop, pop, or bum, pop, or bum. Okay, but the end of the sound is much more important than the beginning, because the end of the sound is the relation with the sounds. A relation with the sounds makes the meaning of the sentence. Okay, so what is music? Music is a universal language. I always repeat that everywhere, but it's a universal language, because it's not important if you play do, re, mi, or whatever. Important is you have the intention and you make relation with sounds. Like when I speak to you, if I do that. Strange, no? So try again.
Left hand.
Yeah, only the left, because the left hand is the bellow, the left arm. The left arm is the bellow, and the bellow is the right hand. So if we resolve the problem with the left, you will have a fantastic right hand. I still feel so much the 18 years old boy from Balkans. Forget it. Change your face. Now when you begin, you look up on your right, which is wrong, and you don't want to do that, but your body push you because it's uncomfortable for you a little bit, because you make something new. So the body always protects yourself against the new things, because the body is built to keep everything you have. From baby, every day you learn something, from whatever in your life. You learn that if you cross the street and you don't look and a car arrives, you can have a problem, okay? And now at 18 years old, sometimes you cannot take care, but you begin to cross the street and arrive a car and you jump. You didn't have the time to think, this is a car, can be dangerous, what is the speed of the car, what is my direction? Of course not, okay? It's a reflex, it's a package that controls your body. The problem is at 18, and normally in all our life, we should learn more all the time. So that means all the time we will have to fight against ourselves. Your brain have two parts, the reflex part and the reflection part. So now, when you begin to play, you should close your eyes, but you don't do because your body protect yourself. So it put your eyes up and right. The problem is when you do that, look, little bit you will touch your bellow. If you touch your bellow, you will destroy your keyboards that become soft. Yes, because there's not the same power of the wind. So many technical aspects. Stay in front of me, close your eyes, and be as elegant on your face, using your eyebrows. Elegant. Try. And rubato. That is much better. The problem is you press too much the left. You should not press. You should have the idea that you pull your bellow with your nails. You feel this idea that you have your nails. How are your nails? Short?
Yes.
Yes, okay, because if you have the nails too long, okay, it's like if you try to run with the shoes of the girls, you know, with this, and you cannot. So, yeah, of course, and then you put your fingers like that, and now we don't have control. So, be like that, and this long sound, don't press the button, because if you press the button, we listen, I want, try. Yeah, but these three sounds, I listen, because, open your bellow of 7 centimeters. Bravo. You will play when you push. Okay, you do the exercise, but when you close the bellow. Okay, open again. When you push, there is a new relation with your keyboard. You should push on your bellow before you play. And you should feel that. Don't press the button if you don't feel the resistance of the keyboard. The keyboard must be a little bit hard, okay? Because when we push, it's the only moment that with accordion we are in compression. Because you have an air volume, you push on that volume, and because you push on it, the wind is very strong inside. But the wind, what he wants to do, the wind, if you push him like that, he wants to leave everywhere, but he cannot leave because you don't press the buttons. At the moment you will press the button, the wind immediately reacts, we go there, and the sound is immediate. That means normally your reflex should be to not continue to press. Stop there. The sound is here. You don't need to press more. Okay? So try again. Just push before, touch the button 1 millimeter, and when you make the really feel that nothing, don't press. Try. Okay, and now let's have this Remember, we are on the descendant part of the sentence. You had very interesting reaction on the middle because it was a higher sound, not higher, the bigger sound. Your keyboard have been more strong, and because you are a 18 years old boy from Balkan, strong, your reaction, not conscious reaction, your reflex have been, what? My button is harder? I press more. And we listen. Bop. No, if it's higher, it's smaller because it's a moment that the things are faster. So it's try. Don't press. Salut Quentin. Ça va Quentin? You stop your bellow too early. If you stop your bellow, you stop the pressure. If you stop the pressure, the keyboard becomes soft. If the keyboard becomes soft, your fingers goes down, and if the finger goes down, the sound is longer. But it's good strategy. You didn't do in purpose, I know, but it's exactly what we should use the instrument. But if you stop the bellow at the middle when you have to be higher, it doesn't work. Okay, so stay on the surface much more and make this slow down, but continue to push until the end. Ciao Luca Bello. These things, sometimes I say hello to some people who arrive and say hello, and so I can have friends, no? So this small sound, it's the steps of the dancer. So must be absolutely because of the shoes they have, because of the elegance of the Baroque. Yeah, but you look at me exactly on the moment that you should be alone, the superstar that we cannot touch. You look at me before the end, something like, Fred, it's okay. It will be okay if you stay on your music, because there's nothing better than the silence in the music. The silence helps you to understand. The silence is the moment that it's not important what you say. The silence is, we understand the silence with the movements. Okay? You can have a silent like, so stay on your silence and listen the sound until the silence, because silence is sound. You still look at me at the end of the sound, which is the most important, that you stay alone and you still look at me at that moment. Okay, no problem. It's not normal that you change fingers. You repeat 3 times the same sound, but you change finger like 2-3-2 or 3-2-3. I don't know why. If you need to play, because it's not that fast, it's better to play with your wrist on the left with the same finger than to change a finger. Because if you change a finger, you lose time. It's like if you want to open a door elegantly, you open the door, and after you change your hand, and after you change again your hand. You have a problem when you have to change a hand. If you just want to open 3 times the door discreetly, you make whoop, 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 with only one hand, no? So try again with the same finger. I say that now because it's elegant and it's not that fast. If you play Zubitsky, if you play Semyonov, something like change the finger. Of course. Again. Okay, you press absolutely too much. It's good for the silence, but you press absolutely too much. This sound should be, because when you will play both hands at the tempo, it will be ram pom 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 pom. So you cannot practice that slow with ba ba ba. So don't press. One more. Okay, that is good, but you feel a little bit alone with your silence, so you don't make silence between the sound. You don't assume your silence. Assume the silence is you make pa up up up. No, it's pom 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 pom. And do it good now because I need to finish the lesson. Sorry. Okay, that's the first one. No, but after you react good. Okay, try to make all on the same time now. It's impossible. Okay, I'm not Harry Potter, and you are also not. So and it's normal that we cannot change all in 1 second, because otherwise that is too dangerous. You meet someone, you change all, and you don't know anything more from the beginning. But now try to make and you stop here. Elegant. Close your eyes. Don't move like that. Change the bellow every part, small part. Don't move at all. Don't press on the buttons. Okay. Okay, not that much because we cannot. Now you need to practice. I think you understand everything. You need to practice separately all the small things. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Yoko. So the problem of the masterclass is that I have you 45 minutes. I need to give you so many information, and I know that if I give that, but we need to do that on the same time and that on the same time for the bria papa, bria papa, bria papa. You need to do that with the neck, not with your finger, because you move too much the finger now and you lose time. So you make ba da ba da. It's not that. It's like a melism from your Balkan music. Okay, the but with that. Anyway, I'm sure that a lot of other students will play Scarlatti, so you can also look at the lessons of the other, and I will try to make something else with the others. Okay, it was a big pleasure, Yoko. Bye. Sorry, I need to change. Come visual. Where do I go? I have someone else who just arrived now. Vladimir Adžić. Vladimir. Hello.
Hello.
How are
Can
you?
you hear me? Fine.
You look.
How about you?
You look fine. Very good. Can you? This what you have now is very good, like image. But can you make your telephone a little bit that I can see your face also? A little bit.
Yes.
Yep. Great. Okay. Super. What do you want to practice?
Prelude by Bach, E minor.
Okay.
I was thinking about that.
It's, all is okay for me. Okay, it's okay. No. Vladimir, it's okay. I have enough. On Zoom, we need to. Yeah, my connection is not that good at that moment. But on Zoom, we need to practice the technical aspect. Okay, we cannot speak about music exactly, the sentence, whatever, because it's not the same work. We cannot do that. But we can do a lot of things on Zoom that is absolutely necessary. Bravo. I like your finesse. It's very, how to say, I had a previous lesson with Joko, and it was like a little bit, and you are much more on the spirit of the delicatesse that I like. What we should do, because that you have already, it's we should immediately begin to speak about the rubato on the bar, because Baroque style. I don't know if you heard already this interpretation of this French Couperin, Rameau, this interpretation by some Baroque player who use the inequality in the rhythm. That means you just don't understand nothing. You look at the scores, you listen, you don't know. They have improvisation, and they have improvisation on the sounds, and improvisation absolutely in the rhythm. Okay? But not at the first beat of the bar. You have a meeting every time. You see, I made 3 times different rubato. One was slowly, accelerando slowly. The other one more slow, more accelerando, more slow, and the other one I don't remember, but because I did it naturally. Try to play only the left hand now, and be a little bit rubato. What means rubato? Rubato comes from the Latin language rubare. That means you take, you put on your pocket, and you leave. This is rubare. And it's exactly what we have to do on the tempo. You take on the tempo, that means you accelerate, but you give back. And more you accelerate, more you have to give back. You understand?
Yes.
So try to do only the left hand.
I.
Okay. Okay. So, Vladimir, don't read when you do that because you cannot feel. So you don't need to read. It's the left hand. You know it perfectly. Michael Bashkarat. Yes, me too, Michael Bashkarat. I have nice comments. Be careful. You make a big break on the bum, da di da di da di di da. It's not a big break like a handbrake when you drive a car. You know, it's a bum bum bim bum bim bum bim bim bum bum bim bum bum.
Okay.
And close your eyes.
I understood it wrong.
Okay, it's better. Do the same thing now. You close your eyes and try to be more elegant on your expression, because now you do good the movement, but I miss the test. I miss something, because these things must come only from your inspiration of your face. Like if you were a singer. If a singer sing like "Oh sole mio," it will look like that. Okay, so be careful. And the sound of the singer just come from the movement of his face, and he's like that or like that, and he change always the color of the sound. It will do exactly the same thing for you, just because if you change the tension of your face, it will change the tension of your body, that change the tension of your bellow, that change the tension of your keyboards, that change the speed of your release, that change your articulation. That means your face will change your articulation. Bravo.
I'm not playing, perhaps not right now.
Yeah, you know why, my friend? It's because
But I think that I sometimes
go.
I sometimes I think do it right, but sometimes I just make big delay between first and second note.
Yes, you're right, and you shouldn't do that. What I feel, it's you press a little bit too much the sounds. You really press a little bit too much the sound. How do you feel the articulation of music from harpsichord? It's more staccato or more legato? How do you feel?
I think it's more legato in this part of
More legato.
yes.
But strange, because now you play absolute staccato.
Yeah, I don't think I play absolute staccato, but
Now, what I listen, you make pom pa pi pa pim pa pa pa. Just because you try to make what I ask to you, but you just forget this relation. I will try to 1 second. Scarlatti Camperone. I always listen that example. 1 second. Of course, there is advertisement. Just 1 second. I will make you in your ear a little bit the sound of Scarlatti. I hope it's a good one. No. problem with the harpsichord, it's the sound itself is staccato because of the attack of the, when you press one key, is a metallic thing, so makes on the string clunk clunk clunk, so it's very aggressive sound.
Yeah.
But the body of the harpsichord make resonance. Understand? The body of the harpsichord make resonance. And this music in general, it play in castles, or it's played in big rooms like church, and the castle and the church make big resonance. So we cannot play staccato because there is a resonance, but we cannot play legato because there is the attack of the sounds. So you need to play exactly close sounds, very close.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm trying to do, but it doesn't like really work out.
Okay.
Especially when you gave me another like, it's not style, but another way of playing left hand, and when I'm trying to do that, it's like I'm playing another. My articulation is not.
I understand perfectly. So can you please open your bellow and you do that when you push a little bit?
Can you repeat?
Do exactly what I asked to you. The pom pom him pom 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 him pom pom. But do it when you close the bellow, not when you open the bellow.
Okay.
Okay. But now you fight against the resistance of the buttons. The buttons, when you push, they're a little bit stronger because of the power of the wind. And don't fight again. Try to find the articulation at 1 millimeter, not down. If you play down, it's like if you open the mouth too big. You have too big sound. But now, what is important is to control the end of the sound, because the end of the sound is exactly the relation between the sound. I say that to the previous lesson, but I will say that to the next lesson too. We need to take care about that. If you open too much, if you press too much the button, you open too much the clapet. If you open too much the clapet, you cannot have the time yourself to control the end of the sound. You will just leave, and it's the mechanic of echo, which is good mechanic, but it's echo who close the sound. That means Scarlatti tell to you, begin the sound here, and echo say, I finish the sound here. Where is you? I don't see you on that music. I don't listen, Vladimir. So Vladimir, you exist at the end of the sound. If you want that you exist on your music, which is the only interest, because honestly, Bach, it's okay, it's genial music, but we listen so much. Accordion, I listen every day, especially now in this period. What is interesting for me is to discover Vladimir. And Vladimir, you are only between the sounds. So if the only chance you have to exist, you don't take care, it's a pity. Okay? So don't press the buttons down.
So like to press button at middle?
Not middle. 1 millimeter.
Okay.
Middle is too much.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly like if it's distortion. I don't mind for the moment. Now you have distortion because you push very big. But it's genial. Do it like distortion. Okay. You will make an exercise like that now, because to feel the sensation to play on the bellow, you need to make to bounce on the bellow. So you will play with your text, but something like. Okay, four time, very short. But when you push. Salut Erwan, salut Herminio, vous êtes adorable avec mon message.
But when I press like this little bit of button, it doesn't make a clear sound. If you understand what I'm saying.
I listen what you do. No problem. It's you because you don't find the exact relation between how much you push and how much you bounce. That's the only problem. But because you don't have the habit to play on the surface of the button. To play on the surface of the button is like if you want to make sport race, on the stadium, Olympic stadium, down is plastic. You bounce, bang, 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 bang. Yeah. If you do that on the street, normal street, it's very bad for articulation because it hurts. If you do a race on the snow with 40 centimeters of snow, you lose time. You will get tired. You move your legs. It's exactly what you do and what every single accordionist do on his life, all from Chile to Japan and from Lapland to South Africa, and including all the countries around in the middle. They all press too much. And if you press too much, you open the door too much. And you lose the power of the sound because the power of the sound is belong to the pressure. The pressure of the sound makes the reeds movement, not the quantity of air. More you open, more you lose the pressure because you make increasing the debit of air. It's like, on the garden with the water, you have this hose that you pull with plastic and you have the water. And if the tree is there, you will with your thumb because you diminish the quantity and you increase the pressure. And it's the pressure who is responsible for the movement. Understand? So make that exercise now. Pop, 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 pip, 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 pop, 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 pip, 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 pop. 4 times. Vladimir, 4 times. 4 times. Pop, 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 pip, 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 pop, 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 pip, 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 pip.
It feels really weird to play like that because I've played like in the middle of the button, but this little like.
I understand, and do you realize that it's not logical? What I see that it's difficult for you. Sorry, I adjust a little bit the screen. I see that it's difficult for you, but it's not, and I know why. Because you block your wrist. You have the habit to play with your finger, but you don't have the habit to play with your wrist on the left. What is stronger, Vlad? Is stronger the wrist or the fingers? Yeah, but now, because you make 4 times, you are not able to, it's not easy to repeat 4 times with a finger, so you have that problem that if you try with the fingers but it's not enough and you block your wrist, that's why on your face now I feel that it's hard. Try again to find when you push, try again to find that movement. And try to feel, because that movement with your wrist is very easy to do. The speed you choose is not that fast. So it's okay. Pop, 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 pip, 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 pip. Try it again. Okay. Wait. Vladimir, you should have a new reflex when you practice. When you make a mistake, now you made a mistake, you didn't succeed to do what you wanted. And what was your reflection, your reaction? Like everybody does. You make a mistake, you close your bellow, something like, oh, I was not lucky. No. Learn about your mistake. You should stop and say, okay, it didn't work. Why? Do you think you will be more lucky the next time? It cannot be a question of luck, Vladimir. It cannot be a question of luck. It's only a question of you made a wrong movement. It's always a wrong movement because the movement makes a sound. What was the wrong movement? You did exactly what I asked to do with the wrist, but your movement was too much far away from the keyboard. So what happens? You miss the things and you lose time. Yeah. You need to bounce from the surface of the button to the surface of the button. That means your wrist is moving like that, but I will show you on the left because but like that. It's my wrist to do that movement, but not far away. I stay there.
Yeah. I understand.
And listen that sound. It's very pure sound because it's closed by the mechanic itself. Like, you can even have a kind of resonance, okay? Because I play with 1 millimeter. Merci Erwan Melek that fully with me agree. Try. Okay, that is great. That is great, Vladimir. It's much better. But on your face, I feel the pain. I feel, yeah. But you are a very expressive boy. Now, for example, when you smile or when you react, I see always, Vladimir, I see always on your face when you understand, when you have a connection problem, when you don't understand, and I feel when you don't agree. Okay? It's a little bit like mentalism, you know, because, and I have so much a habit to speak with the people I don't know, I have to immediately understand what they think. So I learn a lot about that, and especially because we don't speak always the same language, so we have to be very efficient and fast. That means you are very, very efficient. For me, you are like an open book. I can read on you. It's very good. But I will say to you now something a little bit strange, but when we play music, we must lie. You understand what is lying?
Yeah. Not to express how hard it is for me to.
You need to lie with your expression because you are a personage, and a personage. For example, when you go on stage, sometimes first the things you say, "Hello, I'm very happy to be there." No, you are not happy, not at all. You play your life now. If you make mistakes, you will not have your exam. If you make mistakes, you will not win the competition. If you make mistakes, people will not come back to see you on concert. And now with this multimedia that everybody see exactly what we do, if you make mistake, if we make mistake now, the whole world will know, perhaps not now, but tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
So they are not happy the concertists to go on stage, not at all. They are happy much before, when they are invited, and they are happy just after, but not when they are on stage, okay? That means they lie, they arrive like, oh, smile, oh, so happy. First, it's lie. Then, imagine someone just lost his grandmother, his dog, whatever, is very sad, but he needs to play something like he will not because it will change, his movement will change his sound. So one more time is lying. We need to use this lie. I don't like so much the name lie, but we need to use that attitude to change the movement, to change the sound. Now I listen with your face like I feel the pain. What I want to feel now is move a little bit. Look at what I do. It's what I didn't have the time to do with Joko, the first one. Eyebrows up, close your eyes and move a little bit your neck at every single sound. Feel the music. Play that like if it was fantastic music, which is just an exercise. Okay. So you now you try to do something, but you try to do something with the movement of your body that goes up and down. You come to me on the decrescendo and you go back to you on the decrescendo. You come back again to me and you go back to you on the decrescendo. That movement from here to here shouldn't exist with accordion, because when you go here, you touch more your accordion and you break your bellows, your keyboards, because you block more the bellow, and after, so it's not the time to block your bellow. If you make one movement, you can do on your left to use the gravity. You push the weight of your instrument down, so the gravity will pull more on your bellow. That is possible. You don't use at all your face when you play, and you are so expressive, boy. Look again now, your face. It's genial.
I know, but it's different when I practice and when it's a concert and I can express feelings, you know, but when I'm practicing something I didn't use to before, it's hard to
Yeah, but it's not.
concentrate on both things.
Yeah, of course, Vladimir. But it's not logical. But when we practice, by definition, we make something different than when we play. And when we practice, it's when we build all the small elements one by one that we will use to connect themselves after. So, so when you create one sound, that's why I always practice minimalist with the people, because when you know how to make one sound, you can play everything alone. And you don't need me to organize your music, because if you know how to make one sound good from the beginning to the evolution of the sound to the end of the sound to the silence that follows the sound, if you can do that alone by yourself, you can do everything by yourself. That means you listen to you. So the 3 steps of the sound: arrival sound, evolution of sound, end of sound, and silence. That's why you need to now, on the package of the sound, use your face, your neck, your wrist, and you see that I never speak about the fingers.
Okay.
Try again. Express like if it was something fantastic to express, or beautiful, or dramatic music, or play a personage. Choose one. Okay. I don't feel any technical problem now. For 2 reasons. The first one, you go directly, without intermediary, from the music to the music, because you are the music. But what is music? Music is sound. But what is sound? Sound is movement. What is movement? It's your body. Who's your body? It's you. You are you, point. Your music, it's you. But it works because you think about you now. And before, you are looking at your scores, and like I said to Joko before, your game is to press at the right moment with the right finger, the right button, exactly at the right time when the composer says that to you. And where are you? No. Okay. All that things just to open on your brain a new door that now it's open, I see. Can you, when you push again, make something like but before that it's a pity, because until now I see on your eyes that you like me enough, it's good, yes, everything is correct, everything is great. I see when you understand something and when you like the things, and I understand what you mean. Unfortunately, I will break everything now. You will hate me. Can you sing it, please?
Like left hand.
Yeah, like I just said now. Like the pom pom pim pom 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 pim pom. Okay. No. Just look. You see, I sing one quantity of sound and I stop, and you begin to sing the same and continue. Why? We don't learn like that. We learn if you make silence. How to learn is the silence. The silence lets you the time to put the things that you just made in the right place of your brain to have it for tomorrow and for your life. If we don't have silence, we cannot do it. That's why when we practice, it's by night that the brain organizes everything. Otherwise, we don't have the things for later. I really enjoyed what you did. I really enjoyed the beginning. But one more time, the accordionist listen, the beginning of the sound and not the end. You begin like, you use your eyebrows from the beginning, and on the middle, you make, you just block everything and you finish, basta, and you continue after on the other part. I want you to go from the first to the evolution to the end, and to stop, like if you are on stage and the music is only that, and you have 10 seconds to show your talent. So give more. Close your eyes and make more artistic attitude. So now from the beginning to the end, you thought about, I must stop there, and you forgot totally the other things. So it's great because we cannot do everything on the same time. So now you know that you know where to stop. It's very good. Now think about the emotion on your attitude on the beginning, because you did like that with no eyebrows, so the sound was bum 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 bum. You did that. Do you listen that? Strange, no? So again, close your eyes. Yeah, I think you can give a little bit more. I found it a video that I will send to you the link after, but I just want to show for during the lesson something like I don't know if you heard about that. The name is Concerto for Face. It's a man who make a joke on YouTube. It's absolutely famous. It's I don't know how many views. So many. It's a man who just make a imitation of music. He doesn't sing. He just show. And I will just show now, and I will send to you the link after. You will understand what I mean. This is a joke. This is a parody. But at the extreme, it's a fantastic exercise. And he did that video just for the 40th or 50th birthday of his father, because his father, when he was very young, the child, with his father, it was a game of the father to do that, and the child was so amazed, haha, it's so funny, and just to make imitation of your face about the sound you listen. Okay, so for the people who look at that, they understood exactly what I meant. And you will see after, and I tried to make imitation of what he did to show you, and you are laughing. Of course, it's a parody, but it's such an exercise. And just after that, I think, wait, oh yeah. Now there is such an emotion on his face. We see everything. Now, that man is a genius. Okay, so let's go back to the music. Why I show you, I repeat, I show that absolutely important because the movement makes the sound. The movement of your face will change the tension of your body, that change the tension of your bellows, that change the tension of the keyboard, that change the tension, that change the relation with the sound. So if you just play like no emotion, okay, you are a student. If you play with movement, you are an artist. You understand the difference? The student play with his finger, the artist play with his body. You want to be a student? I hate students. I love humans. But student is someone who, even the good students, they just do what you... No, what I want is I want to discover the body, the person, the personage, what is inside. So show me what is inside, give me all on that. Again, try. On surface...
to sing or to play?
To sing first, sorry. Oh, I forget that. But normally boys don't want to sing, but you don't mind. Yes, try to feel. You see the harpsichord, it's a very beautiful instrument. You see how they are well dressed on that epoch, that very elegant with the wigs, very beautiful dress, and the man also very beautiful, elegant. So they cannot play with this sound, the tan 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 tan. This harpsichord is pom pom pim pom pim pom pim pom pom. I don't sing good. I don't mind. But I move good. That I saw. So move it. That is great. That is great. Can you make more slow from the beginning and more slow at the end? Yes, you had a problem of organization on the middle. It's you stopped a little bit. I think it's not the connection now. So really, it's exponential. That means when you begin to accelerate, you can just continue to accelerate and not go back, go back. Okay, it's a pom pom pim pom pim pom pim pom. But when I sing it, the movement of my body makes the sound. So move a little bit more, you. No. The first, Vladimir, the first sound is not acceptable. The first sound, you give too much sound because you open too much your voice. You make dang. The first one is like on the morning, it's quiet. It's can you just make this first sound like? You see, I push the air. I don't open my mouth. It's exactly the same relation with the keyboard. You push on your bellow a little bit, and after you feel the resistance of the button, and now you are sure that when you will touch it, this resistance, because of the power of the wind, help you to stay on the surface of the button and to take plenty of time to finish that sound. So it's do that. Only one. Again.
I understand what you're trying to say, especially when I want to play it, but like I don't know how to sing it.
We don't
but
mind.
I understand what you're talking about.
Do you have any idea why? Hello, Stepan Horvat, my friend. Do you have any idea why I ask you to sing it?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like the same with playing to understand it better.
Of course, but it's more obvious to succeed to do it when you sing because you are the instrument when you sing, and it's even simple to get it with your own sound because you are the instrument without any kind of intermediary, which is the accordion. Okay? So try again. And the only problem that why you don't succeed is not because you don't have the habit. It's just because you don't do the right movement. Now you didn't succeed because you push the air exactly at the same time that you want to have the sound. No, I told you push the air before, instill the air, and then create the sound on this tension is the sound arrived too early. And close your eyes to listen better. When you close the eyes, when you don't see the sense of the ear, it's better. No, one sound. Because now you did and after dun, 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 dun. No more rubato. Now we speak about one sound. The arrival of the sound is too rude. It's like if you, when you are born, you are already 6 years old. No, it's small is. He control more the pianissimo from the beginning. The small. And don't play so loud at the beginning because it's the first sound, should be very piano. Okay, and now you are ready to make. Okay. Could have been a little bit better on the decrescendo and the go back to the rubato, but it's much better. Can you play that now like that? Be careful. When you will play with your fingers on the accordion, if you want to have the same sound, you need to make the same movement. So play when you push. Okay, stop. Why you want to do 2 bars? Why you wanted to repeat again? You must make one time and stop, because if you continue, you never go down with the bellow. You never make this beautiful rubato. So be careful. And now you push too loud. You push too much. Okay? Make less tension and more movement of rubato, but you forget totally to use your face. Okay, so one more time. You need to repeat again. Ready? Go. Okay, and now check. Have a look. 1 second. I put the sound on. Your music have exactly the same taste of your face, the same expression of your face. That means no. No, because you didn't give to me nothing. So because you don't give nothing, we have the sound of no movement. So it's flat. It's Can you be more spicy when you play now? Play and be careful, because we all look at your face. We don't listen to the sound, because the sound is just belong to the movement. The movement comes from your face. So point. Wow. And you exactly at 11 that I have to change student, you exactly succeed. Wow. You see, this is an organization. Okay. Vladimir, you have so much inside. You have so much inside, but you perhaps you didn't know that you have so much first, and you don't know how to show it. I always repeat that many times in my life, but I always compare my work with, these people who go on the rivers to find diamonds. And diamonds is it's a stone, and when you look at the river, and many people can walk and there's diamond here, they don't see it because it's just a stone. I compare the diamond with you now, and this diamond, it's out of price. We don't know what is the price of this diamond. It's so pure, but it's pure inside. From outside is a stone with ground around. And my work is to find that diamond, but I have flair for that. And after I work on the diamond, and more you take out the stones around, and more you see how pure inside is the diamond. And after, I like also to make the small ring and the small box and the small decoration. It's not the same price, but it's the same stone from the beginning. So you are that stone, but you should try to find the way to show it. And the way to show it is to work it precisely, sound after sound. Because when you play one fantastic sound, after you will stick it with the second sound and have a relation with second sound. But stone by stone, you build a fantastic house, a castle, okay? But we don't have the time, and we don't take that time on this life. We want to take the scores and to play it. What you play it? You press at the right moment with fingering, we don't mind, with this and that. Oh yeah, good, bravo. And after you want to make expression of what? You built a house that the stones are not one to the other. So your house will fall. You understand?
Yeah.
And when I see how you change in 45 minutes on just the sound, but you saw the process we did first, discovering that, and after, then you are exactly on the surface of the keyboard playing with your wrist. Now you know how to play with your wrist on the surface of the keyboard. It's genial. But of course, I'm not Harry Potter, like I said to Joko first. And if you think it's important, try to do it. I changed my life personally. One day, one man, a musician, told to me, "It's genial, you can make so many sounds. You don't want to try to make one good?" At the beginning, I was a little bit upset because I didn't understood. And speaking a little bit with him after, he said, "But yeah, you make one sound, and after you make another one. But think about." And never said to me nothing else. Yeah, it works. Okay, so it was great pleasure for me, really, and I hope to meet you soon somewhere. Now I change. Okay. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
So, ta-da! Oh, that's magical, no? Now I don't know. I have two people who are waiting, but I need to select one. So I don't know who. Participant Nikola Sevaljevic. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine. Can you try to just behind you? I have too much window. Can you be a little bit more on your right, please?
Try to do this
Bravo.
like this.
It's perfect.
So,
Okay.
too bright, no?
No, it's very good now. Very, very good. What do you want to practice? What?
Scarlatti Sonata, G
Scarlatti.
minor.
Okay, it's a Baroque morning for me. Everybody play Baroque.
Yes.
Okay. Great, great boy. So it looks like you listened the two previous lessons before, no? Can you listen to me? Your connection is genial. You are blocked now. You listen to me or not?
I can hear now.
Okay. Yeah. I said that your connection is not the best, but it's not a problem. We will manage with that. It was very funny when you played because connection was not good, so it slowed down, and in one moment it accelerates and slow down. You will see after. I will send to you the YouTube link.
I can hear that right now with your voice. You're like going slowly, but then suddenly you like say 10 words in a second.
Yeah.
So I imagine like how it can be when I play.
Okay, so I already had one lesson this morning, 2 hours ago, with exactly the same sonata. So you will, I will send to you the YouTube link after, and you will have that, and you will, I will not repeat exactly all what I said this morning, but I can make another work with you, if you listen to me. Hello. Okay, yeah. So, we need to feel more the dance on you. You listen to me? Yeah, okay.
Yes, yes.
No problem, we will improvise. We must listen more the dance, because what I feel very good from you, it's you have very strong temperament, and because you impose your personality, that I really love, because you play music for that. When we play music is to express something, and you express yourself. That's great. And you are from Montenegro or from Serbia?
Montenegro.
Montenegro. Okay. Still Balkans anyway.
Yeah.
What? But,
Pretty much.
yeah, but I love that kind of country because there is this very big temperament, absolute. And I remember the first Balkan artist I met was Blagojevic, Vladimir Blagojevic, and
Yeah.
from Serbia.
I know. I know.
And it's, for me, it's kind of genius. So, and you will make me a little bit thinking about Blagojevic, because you have on your eyes something like you really want, and we see that on your appoggiature gruppetto, which is a little bit like melisme in your folkloric music. You do it very good, very good. So, can you try to feel the it's pam ti ti tin tam pa. What is the number written on the beginning of the scores?
How do you mean? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I catch you.
What is the number written on the bars at the beginning of the bars? It's 4/4, 2/4.
4/4.
Okay.
Yes.
So look.
4 quarters.
Yeah. Okay.
In English.
4/4. 4 means one on the ground. The second one on the air. The third one on the ground. And the fourth one on the air. This is exactly the movement that the conductor will show to the orchestra. Okay, pom tididin dim pom pibidim pam priam papatim papapriam papapim pipapram. You see, it's obvious. On the music, you have the relation with the dance, and you have the first step that you put on the ground. Pam, titata, up. Pam on the ground, titata, up. You understand?
Yes, I pretty much got you. Yes.
Okay.
My connection is really terrible. I'm just gonna try to make it closer to the.
Don't worry, we will succeed. Can you play only the left hand, please?
At the beginning, yes.
What at the beginning? Okay. Okay, but I don't feel what I asked you. I want pam pim pam pam pim pam pim pim pam pim pam pim pam pam pim pim pam ram pim pam pam pim pam pim pam. Okay, be careful.
Bit better.
No. No. No, because you do it with your head. You do it with your head. You must not do it with your head. And you will look at the video after. When you play all the time your head goes down, and you will look like every accordionist you like, every of them, when they make a run, something more difficult than the other part of the music, we call it a run, all the time the head go down. It's for two reasons. First reason is a reflex of the body, okay? You don't do it on purpose. It's your body who do it for you, because when you do that movement, you touch more the bellow, And when you touch more the bellow, you block a little bit the bellow, and it makes the keyboard softer. Do you know why?
Not sure why.
Great. I prefer that you say that instead of something blah blah. No, great. It's very logical. When you block the bellow, finally the power of the wind is not that big on your bellow because you block the opening of the bellow with your body. That means suddenly the wind is not stronger like before, and if it's not stronger, it will not make, that is the mechanics, the clapet, it will not make that suction. So that means when you press the button, if there is not that big suction, the keyboard is more soft. And the reaction of your body is to make softer keyboard when it's more difficult, because your body feel that if the keyboard is softer, it's easier. Nine? Yet? No. Because if the keyboard is softer, your fingers will go more down. It's like if in 1 second you run on the good ground, and second later you run on the snow or the water or the ground with this water, and you lose. Okay, you lose time. So be careful that you stay here. Okay, try again. Do the things with your ears, with your brain, but not with your head. So it's
Should I try?
Yeah, only left.
Left again?
Left. Oh, yes, only left, because the rhythm comes from the left. Okay, okay. Yes, you really have talent, really. But you have talent everywhere. It's very impressive. I feel, but you have the same problem of every accordionist. You play quantity, quantity, quantity. Why? If we understand between two sounds, we understand everything. Why you go so far away? Can you play now just and stop? It's too much. It's too much. I just said, and wait. When we make a mistake, because this is a mistake, you didn't do what I asked, and it's a mistake. I'm not complaining. Okay, I explain, and it's not a problem. We must learn from our mistake. Why? You understood exactly that you have to play just pum pim pim pum 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 stop. And why you didn't stop? Why you didn't stop? Because at the moment you begin.
Concentration.
Yeah, I understand. So I asked you to stop, and you understood that you have to stop. But why you didn't stop is because when you begin to play, again, your brain goes from you think to I don't think. Automatic pilot. When you begin to play, your body say I know, I play, and then you cannot change the things. You cannot control the things. That means that's why I want you to stop here, because if you stop here, you think. If you think, we can change. So first, stop, and after we speak about that music. Again.
Thank you.
Bravo. So, now, when I say to you, you have this talent because you keep your body with your eyebrows. You don't do it in purpose. It's you. I see it on your smile. I see it on your attitude, on your understanding. That's absolutely great. You need to keep your body like that because you must not touch your bellow to give the freedom. It's like a singer who sings and someone makes that to him. I can sing. It's impossible. It's the same with your bellow. When you play the bellow, if you block the bellow, it's the same problem. Okay? Because you are a wind instrument when you sing, but you play wind instrument. So don't break the wind. Then, now could we have more elegance, please, on the can you listen the difference between each sounds? I don't know exactly what I do, but I just feel the beats. So it's Try that.
I'll try.
Stop, 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 stop. Why? Why? You see, you made a mistake. You made a mistake. You close your bellow. It's exactly what I said just before to Vladimir. You make mistake. You close your bellow and you repeat again to be more lucky. Lucky of what? Now you should learn from your mistake, and then you will begin. What?
No, I made a mistake and I closed it so I can think more about it. So I started too fast, but I wasn't thinking right.
Okay, so you mean that your mistake is because you didn't think before, right?
Pretty much, but I'll try again.
No. Of course you will try again, but on your way of thinking, you need to understand what was the mistake to not to repeat it again. So I like your answer saying that, okay, I begin too fast, I didn't have the time to think, so I was not satisfied. So now think before what you have to do, and then you will win time.
Yeah, the first time I didn't think of the second beat. It was pretty much the same as the first, so I just closed it right away.
Bravo. What is the mistake now?
I'm not pretty sure, but I'm doing weird thing with my bellows, so it's
No,
not.
The biggest mistake is you didn't stop where I asked you to stop. That means you didn't think enough.
Oh, okay.
Bravo.
Right.
Stop exactly where you have to. Okay, now I feel the dance. I really feel the dance. I feel, and on your movement, you did something like I don't say to you what you did. People who look at it, they will understand what you did. But if I say to you what you did, you will do it too much. Now you did it because you felt it, and this have no price. It's something like, imagine, because we did so short, you have been able to concentrate in something like you took care about everything. If you made 2 times more, you cannot be under control, because your body will give the information by reflex and you lose the things. Okay? If you want to improve, you need to break a little bit the reflex to build them again with new reflection.
Understood.
Okay, so can you be a little bit more elegant? Close your eyes, and I want to see, because, okay, perhaps for the people who follow that from the beginning, it could be boring because I will say again the same thing, but it's not my fault. They play the same sonata and they wanted to play all Baroque. It's okay, I like Baroque. But you need to be on the skin of the personage of Baroque style. It's a... Can you sing it? Close your eyes and be as much Baroque as possible. Close your eyes and sing it.
To sing it, to play it.
No, to sing
you
it.
mean to sing it, right?
To sing with your mouth.
Oh. I'll try.
Something good, we know where are the beats. But I listen. Pum 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 pum. It's exactly what I said to Joko at the beginning. How old are you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Yes.
Oh, you look so young. I thought you 18. It's great.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, of course, but it's great.
Thank you.
Don't worry. But thank you. It's not me. Thank your parents. It's not me. I don't want to feel a boy of Balkan of 20 years old, 21. I don't want to feel a boy from Balkan of 21 years old. I want to feel someone who play Baroque style Scarlatti. So Italy, Spain. So be more creative on your movement, more elegant, because now you sing with like dun 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 dun. No, it's pum 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 pum. We feel the resonance of the harpsichord.
Yeah. Should I sing it again?
Of course. Yeah, you made one sound too much. Can you repeat to me?
Yeah.
Precise is precise. Can you give me the number of that sonata and the tonality, please? Scarlatti, sonata.
K 450 G minor.
K 4
50. 50.
450 or 50?
450.
G minor.
Yes.
Okay, so. One second. Of course, there is advertisement. Do you understand what I mean? Do you feel that movements of resonances?
Yes.
Hi, pip pip pim pam. Hi, pip pip pim pam. Everywhere. Bria pa pam, bria pa pam, bria pa pam, bria pa pam. Everything is alive. Everything, you feel the sun. You feel the Italians. Why the Italians are so expressive like that? Because in Italy it's hot, and because it's hot weather in general, the people live outside. That's why they speak with the hands. The people from the north of Europe or the north of the world, they don't speak like that with their hand, because when they meet the people and communicate, it's inside because it's too cold outside. So they have the habit to speak more like that. Okay, that's why they are more cold on the cold country, because they don't live that much outside and don't communicate outside. When you live in the same house and when you have people in front of you, why you should do that is there. So you speak like that. Okay, you understand? You see the relation? If the movement make the sound. If you want to play on the perfect style of Scarlatti, you need to feel the Italy, the movement, the elegance of Baroque style, and you will play like a real artist, not like a good student. Okay? But you are.
Yeah, I was not thinking of that. Thank you for explaining.
I'm here for that.
May I ask if that was Ivo Pogorelic that played sonata?
I absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to it because I recognized it. I was trying to mimic that sound of piano before, but
Yeah, and
I just want to stay in lane for now because I didn't want to
no, but you're right, and
mess around.
you know what? I think it's also because it's the only sonata 450 in YouTube, so it's normal that we find the same.
I mean, I listened a couple of them, couple of pianists,
Okay.
Kim, Paul Barton, and some others, but I liked it the most.
But anyway, the style of the sonata,
Yes, the style, yes.
the style come from the piano. But it was not the piano; it was harpsichord, but. It's the same.
Yes.
It's the same system of sound that you have a percussion at the beginning of the sound, but a resonance at the end of the sound. The problem with accordion is we don't listen the resonance of the sound, and especially we have something more, which is the influence of your Balkan folk. Like, for example, in Italy, the same. In France, the same. In Spain, the same. We have on our articulation an influence of our country, from the weather, from the political system, from many things that change your attitude, your movement. Even if nobody is the same, everybody is a single one, we have some generality. And all the time, Russia, Ukraine, Balkans, they play Scarlatti too staccato. We lose the style because the style is made by the original instrument himself, which is full of resonances. And especially, just 1 second, I need to find it because I didn't find before. Just for the articulation of Scarlatti, Scarlatti Camperone. I don't know why I didn't find before that one. I think it's this. Wait, I try. Once again, advertisement, of course. friend? Scarlatti, staccato or legato? When you listen that.
That was something in between, but because it's on harpsichord, I would say it's legato more.
Now we feel it's legato because it's very fast. It's fast sonata.
Yes.
Because it's fast. When she begins to play the first sound is bam. But because it's fast, the second sound begin here, the third sound begin here, the fourth sound begin here. That means from here to here, everything is mixed. So we have this huge legato by accumulation of sounds. But everything is very staccato because all the time she press is bang, 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 bang. It's very aggressive, and harpsichord couldn't be able to accept the sound if there is not this resonance of the harpsichord himself and the room. But what does this mean, you and me, accordionists? How we do now? We need to play legato, but staccato. How?
With I don't know, articulation must be more precise, and I'm not sure if I know the answer.
Yeah, I see. But you are right when you say articulation must be more precise. Of course. What does this mean? It means that every sound is long, but don't touch the other one.
Yeah, but not legato.
Every sound is long because of resonance, but we need to make the imitation of the percussion of the sound just by the small silence before that say what here. Like imagine you have 1,000 ships together here and one ear. You just see that one here. Why? Because there is silence between, there is space between. Okay? It's just exactly the articulation. Is hom, hom, him, hom, hom. Okay? And it's not da 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 da. And it's not ta 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 ta. It's hom, 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 hom. Then you have every sound like a sound of the harpsichord. If you are able to imitate the articulation of the original sound, then that is a transcription, because you respect the style by the movement of the sound created by the movement of the mechanic itself, plus the accordion, wind, polyphonics, that you will make some sentences that they cannot. That's great. And the cherry on the cake, it's you. Because with the very respect of the movement of the dance of that epoch, you will exist, you will impose your origin from Balkans, you will impose your own temperament of artists by very small movement. But you understand the process. First, you respect the original articulation of the original instrument. Two, we use our accordion, the quality of this instrument, additionally to what we can do as imitation or looking at the sound. Then, the last thing, we put you inside, but you will be automatically, because you cannot lie so much when you play, because you will move like you will play like you move like you are, so you will play like you are, okay?
Yes.
And you will win, but if we respect the beginning. So now, can you sing again, and after we play, because it must come from you, your ears and your body, the instrument, the hum, hum, him, hum, hum. Only that. Ta 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 ta. 5 sound, not 6. And slow. And listen the end of the sound. That makes the difference.
Pum, 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 pum.
You sing song the double of what I expect and double tempo. So you cannot respect the end of the sound. Listen, I want you to do exactly what I do now. Okay? If the connection is bad, you tell to me and I repeat. Is hum, 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 hum. Stop. Finish. Slow.
Pum, 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 pum.
Great. And now we can build the things. Now, only now we can build the things. Nikola, listen. You did. Hum, pum, 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 pum. Great. you know exactly where are the beats. Now look at what I propose to you. Hum, 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 hum. There is a bridge.
I think I get it.
There is a bridge, an intonation. Every sound is round. You have a long sound, you have short sound, but still begin by percussion, finish by resonance, even if they are shorter. But they are not the same because the first one explains where is the first beat. Pom, pom, pim, pom, pom. And then you have a relation, you have a meaning. Try, sing it. Okay, okay.
It's not great, but I think I know what you're asking from me.
No, but Nikola.
Make it more round and.
Nikola, it's even better than what I said. What you did, it's even better what I did because you felt the movement of the reverence. You did pom, pom, pim, pom, pom. It's even better. You make the crescendo, decrescendo, and bravo. Can you play that now? But be careful because now you had that genial articulation because your face was involved on your music. If you just play now with I'm a boy, 20 years, 21, Balkan, play accordion, we will have that sound.
Yeah.
It is very good, Nico. It's absolutely very good, but it's absolutely not what I asked you. I asked you to do with only the left exactly what you sing before. Song.
Okay, I understand.
Don't jump the steps because if you
yeah.
want, look.
I thought it was for both hands. Sorry, my bad.
No. Nico, look. There is one idea which is so important. That is a mountain, okay? Like that. Okay, this is a mountain. If you want to go to the top of the mountain, sometimes to do that, you lose time. To go to the top of the mountain by security, you can do, or it's longer, but it's safe. And you arrive to the top of the mountain before all the people who just go but fall. So don't give the chance to you to fall. Slow. Wow. And now we see what is inside, my friend. Now I see what is inside, what is on your mind, what is on your elegance, what is on your control. I never asked you to do one thing, but you do it naturally because you have this elegance on you. I never asked you to play on the surface of the keyboard, but now you do. You will see the first lesson I had on the same sonata with Joko. Probably he was pressing too much the keys. So all the time it's pa, 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 because you open too much the mechanics, the clapets. Now you just touch a button and find it the elegance of the release of the resonance. Just because you have the fingers on the button, you don't press and you have plenty of time to make pom, 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 pom. And that is awesome. But can you do it again one more time just to see if you was not only luck? I'm afraid about luck sometimes.
I'm afraid it was luck now.
Okay. Here, you block your face here. Can you breathe with your mouth naturally, like a singer?
You mean to play in my mouth to be relaxed?
Just to breathe with, yes, to be relaxed, because now when you take care, you lose power on your bellow because you block your face, that block your shoulders, and you block your bellow finally. So the sound is not exactly what you expect. So just if you breathe with your mouth, because the hole is bigger than the nose, it's like when you swim, you swim and do like that. It's the same process. You will breathe with your mouth only on the breath of your music, because this is automatic, everybody does that. It's just a reflex, okay? But if you breathe with your nose, you will not breathe. You will play in, we say in anaerobie. It's with the, you don't breathe and you wait the end, so you block yourself. Breathe with your mouth, breathe before, then you will have the lungs full, and with your lungs full, your muscles will push your accordion and you will be free. It's cool. But keep your mouth open. It's good. It's good, but it's not as good as you are good. We don't see you enough. Be careful. If you should have done that at the beginning, I should have said, génial. But now I'm not happy with it. Why? Because you give me that, I want that, okay? And we play tennis now together. More you play good, more I will play good. And more you play good, more I will play good. You understand the game? So don't think that I am not satisfied. I am more than satisfied. But you show me more, I want more. To make more, I want slower. Because you still don't have enough. Wait, my connection was disappeared. Yeah, now it's good. You still don't take care enough about the release of the small sound on the middle, as good as you did when you sing them before. Be careful. So again, and slow. Mouth open. And one short, small thing again. You are not on the right direction with your bellow. I mean, now your instrument going on, if I take a ball of ping pong and put on your accordion, the ball of ping pong will fall on your right keyboard. It's not logical, because if you play accordion when you pull, you should use the gravity as a good friend, and the weight of your instrument should pull for yourself. Yes, but not that much, because if you do, if you do too much, it will be too loud. But all the time, your first sound, I don't have the like you did so good before. I had always why? Because the gravity goes now on your right, and
it's harder to,
and your left arm has to fight against. I would like that to have the to have that is because the wind leaves before, so the wind should be in tension before. So go a little bit more on your left side now. Yeah, open your mouth. Begin the interpretation on the silence before, and go. It's lovely, but it's too fast, because I have the beautiful.
You have to slow.
I have the beautiful beginning. I have a very, very beautiful end. I have every sound good, but the small one have no taste. They are ba ba ba, because you don't have the time. It's but you imagine what I sing now, because I am monophonic. Okay, we are as a singer we are monophonic. Normally there are some technique, but we are monophonic. We cannot sing two things at the same time, so I sing the new things, and the new thing is the small sound. But during the time, what you do, you play the long sound plus the small sound. You cannot with your bellow make because you have the and we cannot have the so you must make with your arm a movement for the okay, on the long sound. But who will make the it's your finger with your wrist, because you play one sound with whatever the finger, perhaps the 5-1, you play the first sound, the long sound, and after not your finger will go a little bit and slowly down to make the resonance. No, it's not that. It's your wrist who is strong, who will make and it's because you open the clapet and close slowly. If you just do with your finger, you will have because the mechanic of your instrument will close the sound fast, because the spring is fast, and we will have pigeony articulation. Pigeony is one of the best instruments in the world, but I don't want to listen the articulation of any instrument. I want to listen the end of the sound of You, Nico. So do it with your wrist. It's too fast to listen the things. It's still too fast. Again. No, you don't realize that now, because you make this beautiful. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. That is done. Confirm. Because you make this beautiful crescendo on the first long sound, what's happening to the small first sound is ejected. This crescendo, because you play on the surface of the button, this crescendo, at the moment you press the second sound, made that. And your second sound is not round like a harpsichord, is dry like an accordion who just press a little bit and is ejected. So be careful to not be ejected. And it's too fast to control what I asked to you. Very good. And now you will look at the video of the lesson after. At the moment of the difficulty of the release from the first long sound, your body say, okay, stop. You have been totally down at the moment of the release, which is a reflex of all accordionists. The accordion creates some reflex for everybody, the same. Okay? But we need to fight against that. The release must be done with your out, but not because you block the bellow. Okay, now connection stopped a little bit. Yeah, now you listen to me. I said that the release must be done because you go out slowly, not because you stop your bellow. Again. Mm. And now you do the contrary. Now because you feel that you must not be ejected, now you press too much. And now we listen. Pa, 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 and we lose. Dance it a little bit upstairs. Not like that. Dance it. Be more elegant on that. One second, Nico. Now you try to resolve one problem, but you have something on your hand who destroy what you want to do. It's the number 2. Your number 2 that you don't use is going absolutely up and far away like that. And this tension it creates on your hand block your finger. Stay close with your thumb. Your thumb also goes a little bit more close down. Yeah. Then you can use your wrist without tension. Look, it's obvious. If you do that, you block all the fingers. Understand? Look, put your right hand like that. Put your right hand like me now. Okay. And now go as high as possible with number 5. Very high. You see the other fingers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now relax and do the same with number 2. Go very high with number 2. You see the other fingers? So that movement of this finger, which is supposed to be passive to wait for its time, that finger kill your movement. So be careful. Stay close. Every single sound should have this life. It's still too fast. It's difficult to play slow, but now every single sound should have the pom, 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 pom. It's too fast. Your head. Okay. And now when you take care about the single, slow, short sounds, you forget this life. You forget the life on the higher sound. So you see how difficult it is to make the things precise, but it's exactly the same relation with the fashion, for example. You see all these Italian creator or this French creator, absolutely famous for the fashion. I speak about the fashion with good taste and not like they are dressed like kangaroo or whatever. But this fashion, if you look from something like 10 meters, you look, it's so beautiful, it's so genial. But when you look at 2 centimeters, what is inside, it's fantastic. The creation is fantastic. They use golden wires, they use pearls, they use... From here, it's phenomenal. And from here, the detail with microscope is fantastic. Okay? It's like the food. If you have good ingredients, mix them and it will be good if you know how to mix them. And the same with music. Okay, Nico? So be careful. Everybody does that. Everybody. It's not you, Nico. It's not problem of 21, young or older. Everybody does that. We don't take care enough about one single sound. And it's my third lesson non-stop from 9:30 now. And I said the same. We need to listen what is inside and between the sounds. Okay? So now just to finish, try to keep your body here, close your eyes, play both hands together, and try to be more elegant, because it's 45 more plus 50 minutes that now we just think about your relation with your movement, your instrument. It changed something already. It's not a revolution, but just close your bellow, play normally, but with elegance. He disappears. Okay. I lost him. Perhaps he will come back. Okay, so my next student is arriving. Let's do it. Perhaps he didn't understand me. I don't know. Close your eyes.
Yeah, doji.
And try to be more elegant, because it's 45 more plus 15. Think about. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
You have a very nice Christmas tree.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Hello, Mama. So, what do you want to practice?
Mazurka, Italiana.
Ah, great. Okay. Go, play. Okay, bravo. Remind me the name of this mazurka, I forgot.
Mazurka italiana.
No, there is another name. I forget. I think on the chat, perhaps someone knows that name. If you can remind me, because I will call it Alzheimer. This mazurka has another name, but okay, no problem. That I wanted to check on the scores, because your left hand sometimes you improvise some harmony, which is not that. But okay, it's not. No problem. Okay. We will speak about the left hand, because you have very good right hand. You are very fast, you are very precise. It's a very good, I really like, and it's exactly the articulation of this mazurka, because mazurka is from Italy, and this is exactly the folklore, so that's very great. So 1 second, I just have the previous one who didn't finish one thing. He had to play something and he disappears. Just 1 second. I will make longer lesson to you after, don't worry. Just 1 second. He just arrived, I think. Or not. I think he has problem with connection. Okay, no. Okay. So he disappears again. So your right hand is exactly on the style of this mazurka. No, and I thought that someone will tell me the name of this mazurka. Béatrice Pugin, tu es là? Tu connais le nom de cette mazurka? Je l'ai oublié. Ah, sur un air de Migliavaccha, Sonia Sobral. Thank you. So I think I have it. Sur un air Migliavaccha. You know that it's Migliavaccha?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a mazurka Italian, of course. L, M. I have many scores. Perhaps I will mazurka. Yep, I have it. Okay, so begin again. Only the left hand. Okay, so you have a good idea. Can you explain to me why you make the bass longer and the chords shorter? Can you explain? No? When you play, you make the bass long and the chords short. Why? No, you don't know. Yes, but you do good, but I just want to know why you make the bass more long and the chord more short. Why? You don't know? Okay, no problem. You are right to do that, because the bass on the orchestra, it's played by the double bass. You know, this big pom, pom, pom. And the sound of that is pom. Okay? And yeah, and the chord is played by the guitar, which is much more small, and is chuck 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 chuck. And on the same time, when we dance the mazurka like a valse, it's a little bit the same. It's with 3 beats. It's one long step who shows the direction, and 2 small steps who finish the rotation. Okay? And this movement is like the earth around the sun, or the moon around the earth. It's that. Okay? It's a circle, and it's circle around. So it makes boom cha cha, boom cha cha. Okay. The problem is, it must be light to give to the dancer the way to dance. And because you have to turn, it must be light. And what you do something like it's right, but it must not be done like that. It must be like that. Okay? The bass, it's boom, not but. So I will. Bravo! Super! It's very difficult to do that when you don't have the habit. Do again, perhaps it was luck. Again? No. One bass only. You cannot now play like that. Now no. In 5 minutes, yes, but now no. So just make one bass. Ah, before was better, but before was a little bit luck, I think. To make a good bass, Amar, is Amar? Yes, Amar. To make a good bass, you need to pull on your bellow with your left arm before you play. First you pull, then you press the bass, and to get it really from the first time, stop your bellow with your arm and let the finger inside. Then you will have that. I still have the finger inside, but I block. Again. Amar, I will go there, and you will go there. Then we have the left hand. Magical. Amar, you must pull on your bellow before you play the sound, not on the same time. Okay? It's like when you drive a car, first is bram, bam, 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 and after is the first speed and go. It's not on the same time. So, is I pull, I play, is. No, now you do. I want that. I always say that the movement make the sound. If you want to have that sound, try to make the same movement of me. Like I am here and I make is yeah, just move. Now, the second one you do. I want. Now, move. And you cannot succeed if you make. You must make one, but one good. Is you pull, you play, you stop. Yes, but you do that with your head. So listen, it's not the same sound. It's really is. Only one. Just make only one. No, you make two. You cannot make good because look, to have the pure sound of the bass, what we need to do is to have the same sound of the double bass, contrabass, okay? And to have the sound of the contrabass, why it's poom? Because it's P-U-M, poom, P-U-M. If you want to play good, you need to have the one sound very good. P is because when you say P, you close your lips, push the wind, and say P. If you have the open mouth, you cannot say P. It's the E. Okay, you cannot. Because the movement makes the sound. If you want to play the bass good, must begin by P, who, of course, is because it's low sound, or it's a thing from the violin, but now it's who, and M is because of resonance. Because the double bass, contrabass, is big strings, difficult to move, but when it moves, difficult to stop. You understand? So, one bass is I pull before, because if you pull before, look. Wait. If you pull before, you will have the wind when you pull. You pull on the bellow. That means the wind will make to the mechanic. And when you press, it's harder, so the sound don't make ba, but and this makes the beginning of the sound. To have the resonance, your finger must stay on the button. Okay? But you need to stop the bellow like you begin. I pull, and now I block. I pull and block. Try. You always play and pull on the same time. You need 1, I pull, 2, I play, 3, I stop the bellow. Look, now you will make one movement, okay? You don't play, you just make that one movement like that. Look, that movement. Do that. Do the movement. Yes. Look, from my right, my straight to my left. Boom. Go. No. Don't play. Just the movement like that. No move. Move. Poof. Do that. Okay. Come back. Come back straight. Again. Boom. Okay. Now what I want is you begin to move and after you play. Look. Yeppa! The good movement makes a good sound. It's not a secret. It's not magical. It's not luck. It's physical. Okay? If you begin to go there, the gravity begins to pull on the mechanic. If the mechanic is hard, when you play the button, the sound comes after. Understand? Try again. Okay, but more round. Boom. Yeah, okay. The chord. Now, the chord. It's like a guitar, you know, chuck, 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 chuck. We say dry guitar. You do too much. What I want is, the sound is very short, because it must be light steps of the dancer. And I want that, listen. Sorry. But look what is doing my finger. Nothing. The finger do nothing because it's my arm only. Look. My finger try to play, but because I play just 1 millimeter, only 1 millimeter, the mechanic make. It's the power of my wind who help me to have short sound. It's not my finger do nothing. Try. I told you, Amar, I told you that the movement makes the sound, but now you must not make the movement of the bass. You must no move, like. Don't move. Stay here. Look, I don't move now. Okay. Do you have wait 1 second. No. Ah, yeah. Do you have a coin of money? Do you have that? Ask Papa or Mama if they have that. With money we play better, you will see. You have? Can you take one money and play with ear? Like that. Yeah. You see what I do? I put it here and it was here. Try. Don't move here. Play, but don't move. Okay. You press too much. You go too much down. You do too much. I want absolutely. And Amar, now you do that. Look, you do. You go too much out. Stay on the button, not in, but on. But that is that is genial assistant, Amar. It's genial assistant because when you put that money on your exactly here on the first articulation, okay, not here because here is for nothing, but here, when you put it here, you cannot move the fingers and you move the wrist. The wrist is very strong to control the articulation, not the fingers, because fingers are all different shape and you will have different sound. So if you use one wrist because you have just one left wrist, it will be genial. Just one second. Oui, coucou Margot. Non, je peux pas pour l'instant, je suis en ligne, je suis sur internet en direct sur un masterclass. Mais je te rappelle après. Ciao. Après, d'ici 20 minutes. Ciao. Go. It's too much inside. I want absolutely small. And it's the power of your bellow. Pull on your bellow, always the same, but don't go down. Okay, very good. So you see now the difficulty is to make a beautiful bass. You need to pull on your bellow before, play the bass, block a little bit your bellow, wait for the resonance, and after, to make the two chords, it's totally different. You need to pull your bellow regularly, just press cha-cha without movement of your body, no movement of your whatever, no movement of your finger, block your finger with the coin. But after the two chords, you will have one more bass. That means you need to pull much more before the bass. Stop a little bit your bellow. Ooh, it's too much, okay? So don't try to make what I say now, that. That is exactly like we need to play this mazurka and not. Understand? Okay. That you need to change your reflex, but only play sometimes a little bit the bass and sometimes play only a little bit the chords, okay? But you can play whatever you want, but make that exercise like we did, and you will see that it will change a lot of things. Because the style of a music in virtuoso or variété category, the style is belong to the orchestra, not the solist. The solist can play what he wants, but the people must dance that music. Mazurka, it's a dance. Who make the dance? The orchestra. The drums, the double bass, and the check, 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 check. Okay? So, but the problem is we accordionists, we don't mind about that because what we want to listen the music, and the left hand we put after, it's 3 times. Oh. No, okay? When I explain to you that you need to stop your bellow after the bass, you imagine that after when you will play both bass chord and right hand, you cannot stop your bellow. But when you learn, it's good to stop the bellow on the bass. After when you will play, you will have that sound here, and your finger will not make and stop the bellow, but your finger will do. I play, but go out slowly, but not as fast as the chord, but okay. And that's why, but it's complicated. So you need to practice only the bass and after only the chord. And after you will have a. Okay. Okay. So this was for me is fundamental to play mazurka is orchestra. Play again from the beginning. with right and left. Forget totally what I say to you, because you will not be able to do it now because you have other reflex and you need to change this reflex by the reflection, like I say all the time. But play and we will do something else. Major, major, not minor, major. No, it's D major. You play D minor. No, you play D7. It's D major. Okay, okay. Right hand is super. You are Superman. Really, you are very good. Why you don't play for Trophée Mondial in variété? You can do that. You are super good. How old are you now?
Thanks.
How old are you now?
Nešto šta je njegovo. 15.
Ah, you're so young, 15. Yeah, we have junior variété for that, so think about it. Okay, take the second part. Play that. Major. Not 7, major.
Ne sjećam se.
Very good. Okay. So, something else. When we play, wait, I change a little bit the things because otherwise I don't look at you good. To go there. 1 second. When we play a valse, my connection is a little bit bad now. 1 second. Yeah, you listen to me? Yeah. When you play a valse, not only a valse, but when you play variété, you need to change your bellow. You need to change your bellow every 4 bars. Always. 4 bar you open, 4 bar you close. For every thema. C'est le petit vin blanc qu'on boit sous les tonnelles. Okay? The brace is always 4 bar. Four bars. Okay? Can you try that? 4 bar you open, 4 bar you close. Major, major, major. Look at that. Amar, look at that. Your bellow do that, that. Before you play like Jesus Christ, you know. It's not comfortable. So 4 bars, 4 bars. And it's very professional. But, you know, musician like violinist, cello, they always organize everybody, the cello, changing of cello direction of the arc. It's normal. We accordionists, we never think about that. We don't mind. You pull, and when you don't have more air, okay, you close. I know. You need to organize. Can you play the second part? Okay? 4 bars, 4 bars. Try. Exactly at the centimeter. You understand? It's genial. And for the people who listen to you, there is a kind of politic. If the people understand, they like. It's always. For example, if someone play Vivaldi, people will love. They will love Vivaldi because they know. It's not Vivaldi that they like. It's themselves. They like themselves because they know. They understand. They have the knowledge. And they are proud of that. You understand? When you play variété, it's very important that the people understand what they understand. They understand the movement of the valse or the mazurka. It's boom, cha, cha, boom, cha, cha. If you play like that, people understand. Problem is, now you play sometimes boom, cha, cha, boom, cha, cha. So it's shock. And sometimes when you play very fast the right hand, the movement of the right finger, they make the movement of the left finger. And when you play fast on the right, the left hand make. So we lose the things that the people must understand, the movement of the dance. Okay? And if when you play all the time you open your bellow in the question is and the answer is question, answer. If you always open, close at the right moment, the people, they don't know why, but they will understand. And if they understand, they will like you. Cool. Because when you want to play, you want that people like you, of course. Next part, try again with open, close. Left hand, major. You love seventh. You really love seventh. Major. Okay. On that kind of situation, what is difficult is to always succeed. When you pull, it's not a problem. But when you push, it's very complicated. Sometimes you push if you press too much the left bass. When you play one finger on the bass, you open 5 clapets, 5 doors. You open at the same time. 5 doors, because it's 5 voices, and you put the switch 5. Imagine, it's 5 doors, a lot of air go. If you press more, you open more, the air of your bellow go out, and you arrive there, and you didn't finish to play the 4 bars. That's why it's very important that when you play the left hand, to play on the middle, especially when you come back with your bellow, to play. Okay, and not. You see the speed of the bellow, look. Oh. And bass down is, but bass on is little bit. If I press too much, I go more. You understand? And you don't have the time. Something else. What is good when you play fast on the right? Here. And now you change the bellow. Try something. Don't change exactly between the bar. Change after the next bass. That means you will do that. And next bass you make bass when you pull and come back immediately after the bass. You understand? You trust that means 4 bars, 1 bass, come back. Now, down din din down din din down din down din 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 down down din down down din. And now it's exactly correct at the millimeter, exactly 1 millimeter. Paf, genial. And Amar, what is good? It's you use the dynamic of this chaining of bellow on the bass, like the first sound of the next 4 bars is like a little bit accent, and you make an effect of sforzando subito piano crescendo. So we don't listen the stop, the break. We listen an effect which is sforzando subito piano crescendo. That is genial because it makes life on the variété music. You understand? You can do that everywhere. Okay, so small things to change also is on your position. I like the way you move. I like very much. You move good, it's great. For variété you need to move. But when you play these things it's difficult. Normally it's difficult. For you it's not difficult, but normally it's difficult. But you are Superman, so it's okay. You need to use the direction of your body like a good friend, okay? Because if you make something very fast and you change position, ole, you are playing and the accordion leave and the keyboard leave. So your finger leave, or your finger don't want to leave and stay inside. So it's not good. Look, the normal movement, Amar, the normal movement of your body should be when you begin to play, go on your left. But when you come back, you need to go on your right. But not at the last moment. Because otherwise it's no. So look, it's okay, understand? Try is begin a little bit on your left, but a little bit. I did a lot to show you, but in fact it will be that. But with that technique, when you want to come back with your bellow, look, the gravity, the weight of your instrument is going already on that direction, which is great because it's really lazy technique, but not debil technique. You try? It's difficult because you have so many things to think now on the same time. So can you make just and stop? Stop here. And you are on the opposite direction. You should have came back. You forget. No, now your accordion is on the opposite direction. You should have been, look. But I don't know la Migliavaccha and I don't play accordions in more than 20 years, so I will not play that, but stop. But I am already on the right direction to come back. Oui, Herminio, c'est sympa ce que tu dis. Ben, elle est déjà là sur le web. Bravissimo. One more time, please. I'm afraid about luck. No, 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 because now you begin to play, but you are still on the opposite direction. So no, first is go on your left. Stop. Okay, and now stay here. Go open your bellow. Open your bellow. Go on your right and play the next 4 bars. No, now the problem of da is because you are not on the right position. You should have been on the left now. No. What is interesting, Amar, what is interesting is to begin from the next 4 bars, not to repeat from the beginning, because if you repeat from the beginning, you are already in your old reflex, so you cannot improve. Open your bellow, open the bellow, take the position of someone who come back good. Yeah, and now you play the next 4 bars, but immediately you begin to play. And when you stop here, you will be on the right position. And you forget to go on your left when you arrive. Major on the left, major. and Amar, look, you understood very good from the beginning. Very good. But now when you are here, it's the contrary. Look. You need to go back on your left to be ready for the next sentence. So open your bellow, open your bellow. Open. Go on the right direction. Stop. Why you come back on your right at the end? You should stay on your left. Wait, no. You open, but be like that. Your left part is higher than the right part now. Yep. Now you play and you change. Stop. Yeah. Don't worry. This is something else. It's very good, Amar. Okay, you know, just after the lesson, in 5 minutes, I will put that video on YouTube and I will send to you the link. Then you will see the lesson and you will be able to practice slowly all. Okay? Can you show me the last run you did? Show me only that. Okay. Can you show me slowly? I want to see your fingering. Okay. I think you should make fingering 1 5 4 3 2 1 4 3 2 1. Not 1 2 1 3 or whatever. It's too much thumb. The thumb is very good if we use 5 4 3 2 1 thumb, and There is a technique that I will not teach to you now because I will not have the time, because otherwise I have so many students today that if I'm late now, I will be late forever. The idea is to learn a new movement, which is 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and after 4 here. But if you do like that, look my hand. It's impossible to play like that. Look, this is my body, my accordion, my keyboard. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I go me on my left. If I go on my left, my keyboard, look, move like that. And that button here, that I wanted to take with my number 4, will come under my finger. And when I have that 4, 1, now I need to play 3, 2, 1. But no, look, it's my body who come back 3, 2, 1. So 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you try that fingering and that movement, please? And only the right hand, and slowly like that. Ta ti ti ta ti ti ta ti ti. Yeah, but at the end I don't want 1, 2, 1, 3. I want 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, so sorry, I did wrong. I don't play piano accordion, so I don't know. But your fingering is good from the beginning. But when you play again that, and you stop at the first thumb. Ta ti ta ti ta. Where ta ti ta ti is here the thumb. Okay, ta ti ta ti ta. It's here. It's 1. Okay. Next one. Okay, so no problem. We will not be able to do it now, but the idea is to have 2 different positions, not 3, because you make something like 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 1, I don't know, and after you make 2, 1 and 3, 1, or 3, 1 and 2, 1, so it's 3 times the sum is too much. You need to find 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and when you play that one here, 4 instead of 2, because it's 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 is not fast enough, it's not precise, because the sum is too big, okay? The sum is very good when you have to go around, but you need to go around because your accordion is moving, and that finger you need to go with 4. You will take, with the movement of your keyboard, your body moves the keyboard, and you take like that, and come back immediately, so it will be it helps to go around the thumb and not over the thumb. You understand? Okay, even with your 1, 2, 1, 2 at the end, it works much better. So I hope you will remember everything, because it's a lot of information. First the bass, boom, chuck chuck, then 4 bars, 4 bars, then open the bellow, stop, close the bellow, change position, stop, okay? And all the time you have a run with your fingers very fast. All the time you need to go around the thumb with a little bit. Your body move, and your arm is moving around your thumb. Thumb, you want to play there. Don't do that. Go there. The elbow go down, and your body goes left. And you come back both. Okay? But it's not something that you can do now. You have to practice separately. You understand? Okay, you want to play? Play to finish. Play all for me, for pleasure. But do what you can. If you can change the bellow, you change the bellow. And remember that it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Try. You're super boy. Very good. Very, very good. Next year, you must absolutely make this Trophée Mondial World Championship because you have this big talent. You are so young and so fast and so precise. And so, unfortunately, I must stop now because otherwise I cannot finish my day. But next step, if one day I meet you, is to practice on that because you play variety. The only moment you use your face is because you have big heart, and the moment you use your face was a here you did, and all the other things you play like a boy of 15 years old. Don't forget that the communication go from your eyes to the eyes, not from the fingers to the eyes. Okay? When I speak to you, you look my eyes on your computer. When I speak to you, I look your eyes in my computer, just to understand if what I say you understand, because your face will have some, or something like I understand that you understand. That means the communication go from the eyes to the eyes. What is music? Music is communication. It's not important if you play major or seven. Sometimes yes, but it's not that important. What is important is what you want to do with that sounds. Or you just give the sounds like it's noise, fast noise, or you say something with these sounds. And when I see how good you are to make the I just would like when you play, you see movement, attitude, energy. And it's for that is for the same for everything. If from the beginning, from 9:30 masterclass, I speak like that, and I will like to say to you that you need to change your bellow every 4 bars. Okay, no, it's because I'm very active, and then I keep myself awake, and I give you my energy, and you use that energy to understand, to be interested. So be careful of your face. Make movie selfie of you when you play, and try to think if the good image you want to give or not, because it's not only for the cinema, the show, but communication is so important. Music is just communication. It's also because the movement makes the sound, and if you have the good movement of your attitude, you will have a good energy on the sound. Okay? So, bye bye, ciao, cacao, and see you hopefully live somewhere in your fantastic Balkan country in Montenegro. Appointment at 2 o'clock this afternoon with George Peric. Ciao, goodbye, congratulations. Okay, it was fantastic, students. I love my job, my friends. See you very soon in the afternoon.